back to You Should Know Podcast, episode 165. Round of applause, please. If you're new here or if you haven't already, below you subscribe button, press you're wrong. If you look even more below that, you said comment sections are fulfilled with your name. Guess what? Even more wrong. Go ahead and fill that out. Get your good karma. Daddy's feeling healthy again, everybody. That means I'm here to cause tyranny. Hey! Yep. And you know another place where I'm gonna wreak absolute havoc? The Peyton versus Cam World Tour that starts in about 20 days, I believe. So, if you haven't already, tickets are running real low. Go to YouShouldKnowstudios.com or click the first link in the description and grab your tickets today. Also, I see a lot of comments. Oh my God, I wish I could watch more You Should Know podcast every week. I really wish I could. You know, one way you can do that is joining the Koala Club, joining the Patreon, patreon.com/YouShouldKnowPodcast. We upload content almost every single day. The higher your tier is, the more content you get. You're going to be basically living with this. We're going to be sleeping in that bed right next to you, and you're going to smell my termites coming out of my... Here we go. We love you so much. We cannot wait to see you on tour. Remember to grab those tickets. Join the Koala Club for exclusive perks and more content. Thank you guys so much for being here every Monday. We love you. Share this podcast with your friends. We love you. Now on to the rest of the episode. The You Should Know Podcast. We got co-host Cam back in the studio. You know what I just...
No, did you hear that? No.
That's my guy?
No, oh no.
What?
Something quite deep over here.
You broke the...
Now, if I broke this couch...
There's no way.
No. I'm gonna do a quick maintenance check. If I broke this couch, I gotta go home. Like, at this point, there's something wrong.
We've barely had these, and this isn't even my fault anymore.
Oh, no, we're good. Okay.
We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Woo!
We're good. Oh. You know, whenever you just did... that little move, what's that called? The caterpillar?
I used to call it the, hey, it's your turn.
And then you, call me Cam Kennedy. And then you bring it this way, right?
And then it comes back around.
It comes back. Now, my mom used to make me practice that in the mirror while she was cleaning.
What?
She would be like, take it. And I'd be like.
You're like.
Yeah, you know who could never figure it out? Who? Preston. Golly, boy.
I know, he's.
Like the left.
He said, take it, send it, get it back.
Why do I feel like, now this might be mean.
Oh.
And you know, I'm trying to be not mean.
To me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, of course. But I'm going to go on record saying I don't know if you're trying to not be mean. I don't know if that's an active try that you do every day.
No, it's not every day. I'm saying right now.
Oh, okay.
Right now I'm trying. I feel like when I saw you do that move, I feel like you were the kid at middle school dances. You would be the first one to hit the floor and try to do a worm.
No,
like you were that kid.
So it's funny you say that because I always wanted to be able to do the worm.
The hips wouldn't do it.
The hips, brother. It was the hips and the lower spine. I couldn't get it to whip.
Now, did you ever hit the ground during a school dance to attempt? Like you got too much 7-Up.
Too much 7-Up. I tried to break dance before I wormed. I tried to hit a full blown. And then on the ground,
you thought you were a Jabberwocky.
No, I thought it was Booker T. I literally got him saying, "Can you dig it, sucker?" All the girls are like, "Get him out of here." All the guys are like, "Yeah, too much, bro."
You never. But did you catch a wall at a school dance? If you know what I mean.
I caught a wall. I caught a train. Now that's. Now if you wait with me, right? If you let me say it.
Okay.
Pretty raunchy if you think about it. This was I believe a 7th grade birthday party.
Okay.
And when I say it was literally catching of the boon.
Yeah.
But 40 consecutive humans at once. And it was a guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl.
Okay, now let me interrupt you there because I don't think the ratio was 50-50. Let's be honest. There's no way we booked the birthday party that well.
No, that bro, it really
somebody had to somebody had to go pole. Somebody had to feel some pole in their butt.
Somebody's going pole to hole. He said, you know what? It's all right with me. He said, we're all here for Leslie anyway. Let's just have a good time. Bro sitting there getting his first dance with a girl, and behind it's a teammate from his football team. He's just like, I know why you're the center. Sad on tickle. He's sitting there. Oh.
No, okay, that's got to get censored.
Oh my God, you did the same. I just had a swoop.
No.
Jesus.
Oh,
okay, here we go. That's it. Maybe we're breaking the record for early mutes here.
Wicked.
But
Oh God.
speaking of the pole to hole, right? We ran into Cam's ex at a party, and they pressed me.
What?
So let me tell the story.
We as in us or
Me
y'all?
and you this weekend, we ran into your ex at a party, and they pressed me.
Oh.
This is what happened, right? True 100% story. We ran into Cam's ex, and they tried to fight me. We are at this party for the ACM Awards, right? We're at this upstairs, like, rooftop steakhouse, right? We're all having a good time. There's a bunch of influencers there, a bunch of people that make content. We're with TT, we're with Adrian, we're with a bunch of people, right? Markel Washington. We're having a great time. A bunch of people from the Farmers Only show, or whatever it's called. Yeah. So we were there having a good time. I don't know what it's called. Yes.
Farmer wants a wife.
Yeah, farmer wants a wife.
I go, brother, you're in North Texas. You're far from the farm.
So we were up there, right? We're having a good time. We're up there for about an hour and a half. Hour two is coming up. The night's winding down. The drinks are starting to hit. It's one of those times where we're starting looking for the next move. People are a little more talkative. Maybe a little extra hand on the shoulder when you're talking, right? The drinks are flowing. The vibes are good. Backseat driver, Kane Brown's playing over the speaker. Everybody's feeling good. Right? Me and Cam are standing to ourselves, right? Like on the ledge of this rooftop. Beautiful. In the middle of Dallas.
Honestly, like some creeps.
Love it. But we're just talking.
We're hanging out.
We're talking, having our good old time, right? As me and Cam are talking, we get approached, right? Now, at the time, I didn't know who this person was. I come to find out, this is Cam's ex, right? So, this man walks up. Right?
I'm sweating down my arm.
This man walks. Hey. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. This man walks up. You know what? I know the look in somebody's eyes when y'all have shared an experience together and you're to each other after a long time.
Oh my God.
I've had that look. That look's been given to me. That look was given to Cam. This guy comes up to Cam. Hey. Hi, oh my God.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Now I'm thinking, oh, this is like a fan of the podcast. This is great. They're big co-host Cam fans. They're going to be on Cam's team for the Peyton versus Cam tour, right? What are you doing here? Cam goes, I'm here with the ACM Awards. I'm here for the award show. And he looks, and then he looks at me. He goes, who's this? I said, me? Who's me? And then Cam goes, it's my colleague. We work together. And he goes, okay. And I go,
yeah.
Why is he kind of pressing? Like how I know Cam. And he's like giving me like this dirty look. And I'm like, what is happening?
Oh my God.
Now Cam, and then the guy goes in on Cam a little bit. Like there's no room for Jesus between them two.
Dude, none.
Like they're this close. He gets into Cam.
Yeah.
And he grabs Cam's haunches.
Okay.
Now you only grab Cam's haunches if you f them or your best friend, right? I've done both, so I always grab those haunches, right? He goes in and grabs Cam's haunches and is looking up at him like this. And then Cam's like, hey man, remind me, how do we know each other? And he goes, I guess you can say convenience.
Word for word.
And I literally go, Wow! That's wild! Cam's face gets so red. Dude, I had to walk out because how funny this was. Because Cam got caught up, dude, and I had to go explain to this man like, hey, me and Cam haven't shared the same experience as y'all have. No, like, you're safe. Like, y'all don't worry about it, bro. It's yours, right? I think that's the end of it, right? I think that's it.
Oh my God, should have been.
They separate. Cam is like shaking, like he just saw a ghost because he got caught up, right? We enjoy the rest of the party, about 45 more minutes, right? We go downstairs to leave. Go out in the front. As soon as we walk out of the building, these two people come up to us. They're fans of the podcast. Peyton, Cam, oh my God, we're going to be at your Dallas show. Can we get a picture? Of course. We go to take the picture, right? As soon as we maneuver our bodies to open up for the pictures, who's standing right there? Cam's ex-boyfriend. And he literally goes, ow, and grabs and like reaches for Cam, right? And I said, Cam, just give it to him again. Now, that is the story of us running in to Cam's ex-boyfriend. I still don't know.
Oh, okay. The context. I mean, bro, we're both like, there is none.
Misunderstanding. I've had some misunderstandings too. When I took a girl on a date and another girl came up, she's got me confused. I don't know who that is.
When I tell you, me and Peyton like water was leaving our eyes. How hard we were laughing at this because it was unbelievable.
This man was adamant.
Like.
Him and Cam had a moment.
He bet his soul, He said that is all. The craziest part is that is all 100% true.
There's no fabrication in any of that story.
When I said, because he came up to me, I'm talking like on me, and that's when I kind of hey, because I want to be nice, like I want to be nice, but at the same time we're at this a PR event. You gotta like there can be no scenes.
And we saved that for the bedroom.
Yeah.
Right? We don't do that out here.
So I tell him, I take his hands and I kind of like get him off me and I go, hey man, remind me again, I'm sorry, bro. And he goes, looks at Peyton too, because Peyton's still right here. I go, remind me how.
I'm double Crown and Coke in my hand like this.
Yeah, Peyton's watching the best film he's ever seen right in front of him. He's like, oh my God. I go, remind me how like we know each other again. Looks you. I don't even know if you remember this. He looked at you. He goes, and looks back and goes, you could say convenience.
Yeah, like he was like trying to on
like
me. I was going to be
like he had me first or something. I swear to you. And then so we go, like he said, 45 more minutes. We go downstairs and then the guy is there again. And he does that, goes to touch me. And then at this point I was like, we've already left the event. I'm actually just not going to entertain this. I was I'm simply going to turn around and walk away.
Like, you're not my ex.
On the walk off, kid you not, call me.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Oh, he said that. He said, call me.
No. If I would have heard that, Cam,
he said, call.
I would have left. I would have left the restaurant in the ambulance. How hard I left. Like
we were already crying. Like it is still. It
was so funny because of how
mystery.
Because of how adamant that this man was. It was so adamant. But that was the story of night one. It was super funny. We had a great time at the event. But the crazy thing about the event is,
oh my God,
that was the day I was just coming off of my sickness.
Oh.
Now, if you're in the Patreon last week and you watched last week's episode, you saw that I was a little under the weather. I wasn't fully myself, right? Mm-hmm. I had crippling diarrhea.
Crippling.
Like, my pants, I kid you not. In one day, I ruined 4 pairs of underwear.
See,
because I could not, my sphincter had a mind of its own. It was opening up like a whale's like blowhole, and I couldn't it was like I was having constant muscle spasms in my anus.
Oh, remember said,
yeah, no, it was knocking.
So you there? No.
Yeah, it was like sinners. Like it was like they wanted to,
Say, come on, say we can come in there.
So I was just coming off of that, right? I knew I had this ACM red carpet, all this stuff, right? I cannot myself here, right?
You can't.
So I took a grotesque amount of anti-diarrheal medication. The only people that knew this were Cam and Markel, right? That came to the event. They're the only two people that knew this. Everybody else thinks I'm top shelf healthy, right? Right? We go to the red carpet. We're at the red carpet of an award show, a big award show. Jelly Rolls right beside us. We got Luke, somebody, a bunch of the Luke people.
Bunch of Lukes in country music.
We got all the McCaffreys and Mahomes and all the people that are the Jims and John McGraws. Everybody's here, right? Like Amazon, ET, like all these big news syndications, right? There's cameras everywhere. There's fans everywhere. There's famous people everywhere, right? We're about to walk the red carpet. We're right before we go to take our pictures. And I turn to Cam in confidence because this is my brother and best friend. I say, bro, I don't feel too good. Like something's not right. I don't feel good. I'm talking about my anxiety. Because I'm nervous.
But we can see the confusion.
Cam out loud goes, oh, what, is it the anti-diarrhea medication you just took? When I say 6 people with a net worth over $2 million looked at me.
He said,
I near almost passed out. Cam is the worst best friend ever.
Okay, it is, it was also scenic how that played out. Right when I said it, everyone shut up.
Yeah, it was like everybody got quiet.
Everyone's conversation just ceased right when I decided to talk. I said, it's literally like, hey, nice to see you. And I said, is it the anti-diarrheal? And it was just quiet.
Everybody looked at me.
And everyone went, and you have to understand, I'm trying to look out for you because you told me you took an unbelievable amount to prep your...
I did for 6 days.
Exactly, to prep your stomach for the awards.
There's still a little coat of antihistamine in it.
And you were going through the bull of pooping your pants, all that, leading up to this. So I'm just trying to ask Bubba, did I say it louder than should be? Of course.
And you could say, is it your tummy? Like, you could say anything. Like, is it your tum-tum?
Stomach issue.
Stomach issue.
Can I just obliterate you for the man you think you are when you're sick?
What do you mean?
You are, no. You brought up your sickness. We're diving full head first. This is the worst grown man when he is sick the world has ever seen. The worst grown man when he is sick that anyone knows is Peyton Harden.
Wow.
Okay, so as he said, he got really sick, upset tummy, whatever. The first thing he does, his end-all be-all, he needs electrolytes. You think that Pedialyte is like a pharmaceutical. He was down bad for 2 days before he bought a single medication. And all he got was Pedialyte.
Can I say this? The amount of liquid that was pouring out of my... I needed to. And you
were just feeding it more liquid.
Well, I couldn't eat, so that's the only thing to do. That's what you're supposed to do. No.
Oh, you gotta fight through and eat. So I told him for 2 days, you need to eat.
He told me to get a greasy burger.
Oh my God, no, I did not. I said at this point anything would help.
Okay, what else do I do?
He didn't eat. He finally gets anti-diarrheal. He takes 1 dose. It doesn't work. He goes, that brand's... They're lying. I need a different brand. Buys another brand of anti-diarrheal.
Oh, 100%.
He ended up with 3 packages of different brands of they all do the same. It's all the same medicine, all the same dosage. But he thinks it's not working, and then he ended up taking 7 for the show.
Yeah, okay, that's the thing with me. I don't do well with like trusting one brand. I'm like, if I get one of everything, one of these is gonna ignite.
One of them's gotta crack the code.
You know what I mean?
One of them's gonna work. So 3 different brands, same medication. The only thing he's taking is anti-diarrheal. He's not eating food. He booked 2 doctor appointments and then didn't go to either one of them.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, well, the reason I did 2 different doctor appointments, that's why I like to play the field, right? So if you get 2 different, it's like a Venn diagram of physician, right? You get both of what they say, and then you meet in the middle. Whatever's the same, that's what probably needs to happen.
You just do that for yourself.
Right.
We're not paying copay 1, copay 2. I'm taking the information.
In the middle. Now, I didn't go, right, because I didn't think they would do anything. And I'm 26 now, and I have no insurance. We want to be completely partial and put out my personal business.
Okay. And I'm glad you said that. You think they're not going to do anything because you're like the perfect mixture of self-belief, self-delusion. Like you believe in yourself, my body's going to do it. But then as soon as you hit that 48-hour mark, you're still feeling like shit. You're like, no, I think I'm dying.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You go, I am dying.
100%.
He finally, and this is it right here. This is it. You as a regular person, your house, there's clothes everywhere, it's a little dirty. Right. You when it's sick, it's a tornado.
No,
It is a literal, like it looks like you were so upset that you were feeling bad, you just went, and just threw everything everywhere. Like you had to let it out somehow. You grabbed it, God, and then you just laid back down. His house is awful.
Yeah, I feel though, right, as friends and confidants, if y'all see Daddy under duress, right, and you know who I am.
Here we go.
Do you not think y'all should pick up around me a little bit?
We should pick up your underwear.
Just a question.
Because you have tummy ache?
Underwear, I threw away. I tried to flush one pair because it was a little ripped up. You remember Spider-Man's mask after he fought the Green Goblin? That's what one of my drawers looked like. And I was like, it was stretched thin. So I was like, that could just snake its way down to the pot. Didn't I had to pull that out like that.
You tried to flush it to get rid of it.
Hey, brother.
I thought you meant you were like bobbing it in water to clean the poop.
I'm like a drunk 6-year-old whenever I'm sick, bro. Nothing's really going up there.
Every gear just went.
Oh, dude, it's bad. 100%.
Final thing. He finally, like, third day in, gets food. It's soup. When I tell you this is the biggest bowl of soup I have ever seen in my life, CJ knows the bowl. It is a bowl that you would make a party size of guac in. I'm talking 9 avocados, a whole you could make guac for a Super Bowl party in this bowl. And he had it with one little spoon sitting right on his couch. I show up 2 days after you eat that soup. The soup's on the couch. Sitting there in the middle, same little spoon. The bowl's literally, I show you, not it's this big. The bowl's that big. It is
I can tell you now, was that wrong? Probably. Should I have done better?
Probably.
Yes. I woke up that morning and I was like, Cam said I need food. I'm gonna try to eat this morning. I smacked 2 Uncrustables.
Oh my God.
Right? And I was like, I'm still hungry because I haven't eaten in days. Let me bring out this soup. Didn't have any bowls except for the big bowl. I poured the big bowl in there. I did like 3 or 4 scoops of the soup. I felt horrible. I was like, I'm about to pass out, throw up. So I stumble upstairs, I fall asleep. And then I come back down and it reminded me of how bad I felt every time I saw it. So I was like, I'm not touching that.
You walk past, you said, oh.
Yeah, 100%.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't like it, you just go, oh, and you just walk upstairs to get in your bed.
But that's enough of my week. Yes, I was sick.
God.
I had fun at the red carpet. We all had a good time
Great
there.
time.
But how was your week? I saw you went back to the worst state ever.
The worst place ever.
How was that? You went to Oklahoma.
It was fun simply because of the family. But when I tell you, I think I've talked about this actual Walmart before, specific one. There's never a time I've been inside this Walmart where some doesn't happen.
What do you mean?
I go to Walmart, regular Walmart.
Oh, is it that Walmart that you... Like, is it, so when you tell these stories of Oklahoma, is it this exact same Walmart?
Every single story is in this Walmart. Every single one of them.
When we go to this Oklahoma show on tour, I'm gonna go. You gotta take me to this Walmart.
You have to see it for your own eyes. It's unbelievable.
Okay, what happened this time?
So regular Walmart trip in, grab what I need to. On the way out,
right?
Okay, we have a lot of lovely fans in Oklahoma. These 3 girls that come.
A lot of them don't have teeth. You know when you go to Oklahoma, hey, fans in Oklahoma, when you run into us, don't smile. Closed mouth.
Just go.
Yeah, grin real hard at us. Meet and greet's gonna be wicked. No, see, I'm gonna feel bad because somebody's not gonna have teeth.
Oh no, there's literally gonna be like a tooth right here. They're gonna be like, I love y'all. And I'm gonna be like, yeah.
No, if you have, I'm sorry to interrupt your story. I'm so sorry.
This is fantastic.
If you have 1 tooth left, right?
Get rid of it.
Exactly.
Get rid of it.
You should gummy mouth.
It's not functional. It's not your Swiss Army knife. You're not using it for everything. Like, get rid of the tooth.
You know what? I think it's like when they go down and bite the jerky, at least I'll have one thing.
They go, it's like a thumbtack. They're just going 1 tooth, trying to really just loosen that up.
It's kind of like if you're like balding and your hair is like all the way back here, let it go. You got
Get
1
rid
tooth.
of all of it. Get rid of all of it. If you have 1 tooth, at that, you're honestly choosing. Like, you're choosing to make a statement. I believe that. You're choosing to make a statement.
That's your vibe.
Yeah, you're like, ain't nobody else got 1. If you just go right there.
If you have 1 tooth, your daily attire is overalls. Denim overalls. So you have to. And a straw hat.
Holes in your socks. Straw hat in 2025. Oh my.
What?
This is another thing. This wasn't even part of the story. Okay. 4 miles away from that Walmart, there's a carriage and horse crossroads sign on the side of the road. Like, you know, there's like the turtle crossings.
It's a bit, right?
This one, no. I literally said to Olivia, I was like, is there, like, what? Where am I?
Yeah.
Where are you? There's no way you grew up around this.
Like, did they park their horse in the garage?
It literally was a horse in a carriage on a yellow crossing sign on the street.
Now, so it is legal out in Oklahoma to drive horse on road.
I don't know.
It's saying it is, saying there's a sign there. It should be, right?
Yes. Now, maybe they were coming from like the forest.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, do you think everybody that owns a horse has a ranch? What if somebody just has like a 2,000 square foot house with like a 3-car garage?
It's like a Ford Explorer, a Corolla, and a stallion.
Right? They just reverse it.
There's just a big water pail and like hay, and they're just like, all right, come on, boy.
All right, what happened in Oklahoma?
These 3 girls come up. They're taking pictures. Love the show. Actually, 2 of them said they bought tickets. They're going to be at the Oklahoma City show.
Did they have teeth?
Yes.
Thank God.
Both had teeth. One had a great smile.
Nice.
So as they're taking pictures, there's this father and son duo walking out, and the kid's taking a quadruple take.
All the looks, right.
Okay. So he walks back in. Girls leave. I'm starting to walk. He goes, excuse me. Hey, my dad had a question. No, he didn't. You did. But here we go.
Great.
My dad had a question. Do you play for the Thunder? And I go, oh, God, no. Way less interesting life. We have a podcast. You not. Love this reaction, by the way. But this is, say we have a podcast.
We have a podcast.
No! No! It's Cam! Okay, so my initial thought. If all it took for me to say was podcast, you knew my name, you were 12 out of 10 excited, you knew it the whole time.
Right.
So I appreciate the question to solidify.
Right.
You knew it was us.
Yeah.
So he freaks out.
Right.
His kid's probably 15. Can I please get a picture?
Great.
Of course. Dad already has the phone ready. I'm like, Gucci. Dad's like, I got you. He goes, no, I want it on my phone. He goes, buddy, I'll just airdrop it. I want it on mine, Dad.
Fair request.
I said, Dad, take his phone.
Dad, take his phone.
Kid's about to crash out.
Yeah.
Gets his kid's phone.
Yeah.
Goes for the picture. Everything's normal. Outside of this, it really was like
he was like Edge right before he speared.
Yeah. We go to take the picture. This kid's probably 5'8", 5'9". So I'm just shoulder right over his shoulder. For whatever reason, he thinks it's like a cool or macho thing to do the same thing. So he takes his arm all the way up my back and he puts his over mine.
Yeah, he's in duress now.
So his hand's right here. It's dangling. It's a dead hand. Right next to my face.
Smell it, huh?
So, it's worse. Right when the dad's like, all right, y'all ready? I hit my patented piece. Kid goes to do a piece. Swear to God, he goes. The kid bumped me and it was in my mouth like a dentist. He literally went like this. His hand's it's so close to me, it's dangling. I do the piece. He goes, oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, no.
And this is the same place that we said straw hats, overalls, holy socks, no grill.
Oh,
his hand was clean.
His hand tasted like Michelin tire for sure.
His hand, oh my God. I went home and I drank Listerine.
Cam, you should have punched him.
I'm not exaggerating. It wasn't like this. It was like.
No, he was
like
at what point was he was exploring your grill?
Yeah, he had to just been grabbed.
He was like, are his teeth really that nice?
So he said. So we do that, and he bumps me, and I'm literally like this in the picture.
You're a better man than me, boy.
Fuming.
Yeah.
I go, as soon as he gets his arm off, I go, it was great to meet you.
Yeah.
I like speed walk out.
Right.
As I'm walking out, I'm just mad in my head. This kid just put his finger in my mouth. That's the dirtiest kid I've ever seen. His fingers in my mouth. I'm walking to my car, 2 cars away from me. I hear, you said it was $12.50. Okay? I'm not making this up. You said it was $12.50. Well, how much was it? She goes, $14. I don't got the extra $1.50. The guy goes, it probably was then $12.50. Think about tax, you dumb. And I turn around. They're screaming at each other. I turn around. It's this older couple that's literally just getting into a minivan with, I'm talking like one item in a bag. I don't know what it was, but she was pissed about that extra $1.50. She came back, I thought you said it was $12.50. He goes, did you think about tax, you dumb? And they're screaming it, bro. And it just, you never know. In Oklahoma,
bro,
it is unbelievable.
It will be a part of our vlog on Patreon whenever we go to Oklahoma for that show. We're definitely gonna go to that Walmart.
You have to go there. You absolutely have to. We need. You know what we should do? We should buy like a timeshare in Oklahoma City for whenever we're older. Whenever we want to go back down old memory lane.
No.
Say, hey man, just pack the kids up. Let's go out there for a week. We leave the wives and the children at that, and we just go explore.
I genuinely want
go creep hunting in Oklahoma.
I want my future kids, and I'm dead serious. I want my future kids to never cross that border. I never want them to see the welcome to Oklahoma sign.
Welcome to Oklahoma or welcome to San Antonio. Your kids are not allowed in either.
Well, which one?
If they had to, where are you taking your family? Oh my God, where are you taking your family on a 7-day can't leave trip? Oklahoma City, San Antonio, Texas.
Oklahoma City, because I can at least gamble and just get out.
You go, y'all do whatever you want. I'm gambling 7 days straight.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Hims.
If ED is getting you down, you need Hims to help get your confidence and other things up.
Up and away.
Hims provides access to treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer.
Long!
So you can be ready whenever the mood strikes.
Hims is indeed changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. Guess what? With Hims, I can be on this couch, and he can get me a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable tablets, Viagra, and Cialis, and their generics for up to 95% less.
The process is 100% online, so there's no need for those weird and uncomfortable doctor visits.
Guess what? No insurance is needed. I just turned 26. Guess what I don't have? Guess
insurance.
But no insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care.
That's exactly right. And with hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED option that works for you.
Start your free online visit today at hims.com/YSK. That's HIMS.com/YSK for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/YSK. Featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Prices vary based on product and subscription plan. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
But you brought up Walmart, and it reminded me of this conversation I had with somebody that shall not be named. Because
Voldemort?
No, not Voldemort.
Okay.
You know, Harry Potter always. We'll get to that a different day. We'll get to that a different day. I talked to a girl for a while that looked like Voldemort. Same nose. Liked her a lot. I have a thing for weird noses, dude.
Oh man.
Too big, too small. If it's just right, out of here. You know what I mean? I want you smelling everything or not enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
You need them either super sense or like no
yeah,
sense.
it's like I want you to look like you are a descendant of a falcon. You know what I mean? I want you to, like, that could be used as a weapon. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want you to have to sliver through doors with that thing. Like, you gotta be careful.
I want you to sniff me before I even get home from work. I want you to sniff me on 35 driving back.
I want you to stick your head out the window like a basset hound and smell the In-N-Out 2 miles away. You know what I mean? Me. No, I do have a weird thing for noses.
I want you to dissect from my fart what I had for breakfast. She goes, about a quarter of a blueberry muffin, a little bit of grapes. Was that orange juice?
Oh, you brought up muffins.
Muffins.
I have a different question. Muffins, right? I saw this on TikTok.
Okay.
Guy had a great question. It was like a 4-minute video. I only watched the beginning of it.
Sounds on brand for you.
If somebody has a cupcake, right?
Cupcake.
If somebody has a cupcake,
Okay.
they wipe off the icing and they hand it to you. Yes or no, did they just give you a muffin?
No, it gave me a cupcake.
That is a muffin.
That's a cupcake.
How so?
Because it's still made of cake. It's cake in a cup. It's a cupcake. Muffins are muffins. It's a cupcake. If someone takes a cake, you wipe the icing. Do they give you a loaf of bread? No,
that's
they give
different.
you cake.
That's different. The base of a muffin and the base of a cupcake are the same thing.
No, they're not.
The only thing is like the crusted top, and you can get a muffin with no crusted top.
You get a topless muffin? You get a topless muffin? Brother, just because they're shaped the same doesn't mean they're the same.
What's the difference between a cupcake and a muffin then, if you take off the icing of a cupcake?
One is cake batter. One is...
That's not true.
What the f are cupcakes then? You need a different question.
What's the difference? Okay, what's a muffin?
Muffin.
What is it?
They're it's a muffin. They're extremely... I can't... It's
You
fucking,
can literally, and I'm... If you got a blueberry cupcake and a blueberry muffin, and you were to eat ass end up, like you like to do, if you were to eat the if you were to eat the bottom of it straight up, you wouldn't be able to differentiate which one's a muffin, which one's a cupcake,
Yes,
and that's
you can.
on God.
No, you can.
How?
Because
How'd you ever take it's
a
spongy,
cake
yes?
a cake is a cake is sweeter. Oh, you almost threw that right at him. A cake is cake.
Yes.
A muffin is not.
Now you're
They're
saying
both flour.
you're just saying the name.
There's both sugar.
Right.
But one is a cake.
Okay, but what makes a cake a cake?
I mean, am I Gordon Ramsay?
Exactly. So why are you're the one that's saying it?
Because
if you make it the same way and you just give it a different name,
Okay,
that's
if-
different. Nope, that's too far.
If we both had a dish and all the ingredients are the same except for two, is that the exact same dish?
Yes, it'll just taste a little different. If I don't put
So
salt,
how can something be the exact same yet a little different? That doesn't make sense. It's either the exact same or it's a little different.
if I made lasagna,
Yes.
you ever had it?
Yes.
G silent. If I made lasagna, right?
Yes.
I put it on a plate, right? One plate had a little bit of that sauce on it. Other plate, no sauce on that lasagna. That's still lasagna, right? Just some ingredients are missing on one.
Go Peta, 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 go Peta.
Good job.
That was nice. That was nice. That's a sauce.
It's an ingredient, though. Is sauce an ingredient?
yes,
okay,
yes.
so I won that point. Next
my
argument.
God,
What
no,
is
you
it?
didn't.
Go ahead.
No, you
No,
didn't.
what? No, I thought you had more. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying it just because it's very similar does not
Right.
mean it's the same.
I
If you did a big muffin, if you took muffin batter, and put it into a cake pan,
so
is it now a cake just because you cooked it like a cake, like in the same shape as a
no,
cake?
they're the same thing. You're the one differentiating them. I'm saying
No, the world differentiates them. I'm not the guy that went, hey, let's call that one cupcake.
yeah, but I'm just saying the only thing that makes a cupcake is the icing.
No,
It's icing and branding. That's the only thing that makes it different.
brother.
And the
first
time
off-
of day you eat it.
First off, do you understand a cupcake
Yeah.
is just a smaller form of cake? Like it is a cake in small form, as a muffin is to a mini muffin.
Right.
It's not this whole new concoction.
But they're
It's literally cake in like a bite-sized form, just so
Yes.
you can get a little bit, not a whole cake.
Yes, and a muffin is the same thing.
So
just
okay,
bigger and you eat it
are
at breakfast.
Are cakes the same as muffins? Here we go. Is a cake and a muffin the same thing?
They're the
Am
same.
I about to get a go cam?
No, you're not. They're the same.
Hold on. Oh,
I can't answer.
Get it ready. Get it loaded. Get it locked and loaded, boys.
I can't answer.
Oh, you can't answer. What does that mean?
No, because you're not allowing me. You're not allowing me. No, that is a false start. You're fired. All of you.
Go Cowman, go Cowman, go Cowman.
Okay. I was saying
God,
this.
that
They
feels
are
good.
they are the same. Yes, you didn't let me answer. They are the same. So now your go Camlin is negated. They are the same. Right? So
No.
listen. Are me and Preston brothers?
Yes.
Right? Are me and my cousin cousins?
Yes.
Are we all a family? But
Yes.
we're closer to me and Preston are closer in relation, right? Than me and my cousin.
Yes.
But we're all family. Cupcakes and cakes are brothers,
No.
right?
No.
They're brothers.
No, they're not.
They're brothers. One's just shorter. They're
they're
brothers.
not.
They come from the same place. They have the same equal amount of DNA in them. They're just one smaller than the other.
No,
Shut up! They're brothers. A muffin is the cousin. But guess what? They are all family. And that's whenever you sing to me.
Oh, no Shot, do not sing it. Do not sing it. Yeah, do not sing it. Dance on your own.
That's not good.
No, yes, yes, yes. Hey, cause I could end it by saying, are you and your cousin the same person?
Listen, yeah.
We're not debating close. We're debating the exact same.
Exact same.
That's all you gotta say. Is a cake and a muffin the same? Are you actually gonna do this for me? Are you gonna do it? I'll kiss you
No, I
right
said
here.
cake and cupcakes are in the exact same thing. Cakes and cupcakes are in the exact same
Don't
thing.
pinch me.
Cakes and cupcakes are in the same thing.
Yes, hey, Bubba. Hey, it's just one. It's just one. Just stay on that knee. Say, I'm sorry, Papa.
I'm not sorry. I'm right.
Oh.
I'm right.
Oh. So for definitive rightness,
I'm right.
The question was, are cake
CJ,
and muffins the same thing?
start lying on people behind the camera. I'm putting nasty
No. Answer me.
If they do this, I'm putting nasty allegations.
Answer me.
What?
Are cakes and muffins the same? It's a yes or no. I gave you consecutive yeses and
Yes.
no's. All right, that's it. That's locked and loaded.
They're cousins.
Clip.
They're the same.
Oh no, f you. No, f you. No. Clip it. No, I will. No.
Why don't you me? Why don't you me? Why don't you?
Clip that because it is not. That is. Honestly, sing his song. Sing his song for him. That's a monumental moment. Sing it. Sing it.
Okay.
We're clearing house. I go, indeed. Hey, indeed today. Go check later.
You know, I was reading comments the other day and about our debates, and I like to read what people think. And I appreciate the people that understand that we've done this since me and Cam were like 18. Right? We've argued about everything since we were 18.
Yes.
Like it used to be about TVs. It used to be about everything. We used to do this in the dorm with a bunch of people. So I appreciate
Zero
the people
cameras
that
in
get it,
sight.
right?
Real.
So, I was. Sorry, that threw me off.
Oh, I thought you were like. I thought you were getting emotional.
No, that threw me off.
I literally thought you were like. So, I was like, what the coming next?
No. So I
was like, what are we doing?
was reading a comment, right? A DM actually I got. It said, "Hey Peyton, I've been listening to the podcast every week for 3 years. I went and watched the YouTube version of the podcast for the first time, and I did not guess y'all would look that way. And it literally like me up. Like, do you understand that? There's people right now that are diehard listeners on Spotify
I've never seen us.
that don't know what we look like.
No, I don't know. I don't know if
Because how is that possible?
that's up every time when they listen.
That's a good point, but like that's a
I mean,
cartoon,
that's a
but I'm saying
character,
like,
but yeah.
but even if like maybe they have a thing, I don't know.
Maybe they don't see it.
Yeah, maybe they don't, and maybe I was assuming it was on Spotify because it's our biggest like audio platform, but maybe it's like something else they have. LimeWire. I don't know where this podcast goes. I don't know.
That is wild to
like,
think of.
Like it honestly threw me for a loop, and I'm just like, I think we're pretty big on TikTok. Like I think our videos get put out there, like 20 million views on some things. Like there's a chance that you've at least came across it once.
Even if you didn't realize it in the moment. Like, that's a...
I want to comment. I want y'all to comment on, if you're an audio listener on Spotify or wherever on iTunes, have you, like, is there anybody that hasn't seen our faces before?
That's kind of scary. I don't really like that. I don't like that. How do you know everything about my life?
Right.
But you don't know my freckles?
Yeah.
You don't know the mole I have? You've never seen me?
Do you think I sound like what I look like?
Go again.
Hey, my name's Peyton Harden of the You Should Know podcast. Dick's big as hell. That was a rough way to introduce myself.
Golly.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, I would say that's hard to ask though, because we see each other every day. Like that's hard to, you know what I'm saying? Don't you?
Let me try. Ooh.
Don't you do it? Okay, here we go. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, my name's Cam. What do you do? Oh, that's sick. How long have you been doing that?
You sound like you sell your ass for the right price.
Okay, your turn. Go.
Hey, my name's Peyton Harden, the You Should Know podcast. We're going on a world tour here pretty soon.
If I had to guess, that conversation was to yourself in a mirror with no one else around in a 3XL hoodie. That's what you sound like.
That's what I actually look like.
That's
I do
what you
that.
sound like. You're just like this. Hey, I'm Peyton. Where are you? We're going on tour.
I actually do that though. I talk to myself in a 3XL hoodie. That's how you met me.
No, but that is that's way in the past. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
That is, I don't know though. You sound, that's impossible to say. I think you sound like you look, but I've seen you.
They said no behind the camera. I said yes. Oh, he said no. K-Rob?
Time out. I don't even think that's a real thing.
There's definitely people that don't sound like what they look like.
Okay, but that's like the people that if they pop out an accent or like one of those like villain voices, like their voice is like crazy
Yeah, like,
deep.
so yeah, Mike Tyson would be a great, like, if you were to just see Mike Tyson, you wouldn't be like, hey, get your bird back, fat. You know what I mean? I'm Mike Tyson. I really want to fight. This means nothing. It's stupid. This all means nothing in this ecosystem. I'm just a person. I'm not here to be glorified or none of that. We're all going to die, be burned, there in the ground. Nothing matters. That's not the guy you look at.
Why are you so good at that?
It's the Lisp. I think it's the Lisp community all comes together. Yeah. You.
CJ definitely doesn't sound like CJ looks like. Now that I can get on that train.
No.
CJ doesn't sound like that.
I think I look exactly how I sound.
Oh, 100%. K-Rob is him.
K-Rob, yeah.
Now Pierce, not at all.
Now Pierce not at all either. Oh, Pierce is dude. Pierce back in like the 20s. Pierce
Like 1920s?
Yeah, Pierce,
he would've
Pierce could have been
thrived.
a circus act.
I know, Pierce would have thrived.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pierce, 1800s?
Oh yeah. Pierce would have slayed.
Pierce is
in the
like,
1800s.
Pierce been trying to find, he donates to the Time Machine Foundation. He's like, take me back.
He goes, this time isn't mine. This one's too hard.
He's like, that guy's playing Young Thug in the Walmart loud. Take me back.
He goes, pajamas in the produce section.
Y'all laughing a little too hard. What? I don't like that.
Pierce goes, take me back to when things were pure and all nice.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Ridge and Cam. I have never been more excited because Ridge sent over their carbon fiber wallet. Are you kidding me?
So good, so sleek, so durable.
It is such an upgrade from those flimsy little pleather wallets I'm always flipping around, ripping. Durability on this thing. Listen to this. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, your cards, money, they're not going anywhere.
They're ultra slim. I'd be wearing some tight blue jeans. You know what I mean? I'd be wearing some tight blue jeans. I always never liked the wallets that are like this, like billfolds, like Grandpa used to have billfolds.
Yeah, we're not 80. It's not a good look.
You know, it looks like I'm walking around with a brick in my pocket.
Looks like I got a roll of duct tape back there.
This is sleek. Right here.
Sexy.
Slips into the pocket. You know what I mean? And you know what? You know what I like to do? I've been rocking this thing around since they gave it to us. Guess what I've done?
What do you do?
I go out to dinner, a little date.
Oh.
I pull it out.
Let me see.
Throw it on the table. You know what they say?
What did I say?
Is that Ridge? And I go, you like it? You know what I mean? Ridge is really an upgrade in my life.
It definitely gives you that sleek, like almost a 007 vibe.
Look how thin this is.
It's unreal.
It can hold up to 12 cards.
It's thinner. It's literally thinner than like our iPhone.
12 cards in this thing.
For a limited time, Ridge is having a crazy sale. Get up to 40% off of your order by going to ridge.com/YSK. They got over 50 different colors and styles, so I am sure you're going to find one you like, and no matter which one you pick, Ridge has free shipping and a 99-day risk-free trial and a lifetime warranty on all products. Right now, Ridge is having their huge Memorial Day sale. Get up to 40% off at ridge.com/YSK. Just head to ridge.com/YSK to see their biggest sale of the year. It's huge over there. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. You know what to do. Please support our show and tell them that the You Should Know podcast sent you. All right, thank you to Ridge. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
Bro, can I just ask you something, honestly?
Yes, you can.
Last
That'd be weird
night,
if I said no, right?
Yeah, but you've done before.
Yeah, I have. That's actually a good point.
That's just solid. Last night, we're sitting there, and Malachi's crying, right?
As he does.
Crying as a baby.
Yeah.
And I go upstairs thinking it's a hunger cry. I'm like, he's probably hungry. It's a time, right?
You're his father.
And it's perfect time. I'm thinking, okay, he's got to eat. Liv goes, that's not a hunger cry. You didn't listen to it. So I go, all right. Let's address the kid first, and then we're going to circle back to this. We take care of him. It turns out it was a diaper cry. What the
Yeah.
So I go, what exactly did you mean when you say that wasn't a hunger cry?
Right.
Babies have different cries.
Yes.
And you know this. You knew this.
Yes.
You knew
I
babies.
think everybody knows this.
So you know that babies have different types of cries. They have their own language.
Yes, but I can't differentiate it. I think that's the parents. Because I've been told this before for years with my different friends that have babies.
I think whenever this originated, I think some just like white woman got really bored one day and said, you know, I think babies are talking. I really think they are.
No, you're wrong, bro. There is different. You can be able to tell. I think once you're like, I've heard this all the time. When you're around the kid a lot, and you start to pick up what kind of cries there are, you'll see you'll know.
To me,
you'll be able to tell what they need.
The upset one is obvious, but apparently there's 5 total cries. And I had a whole crash course last night, and I want to quiz you to see if you can differentiate them.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
And see if you have any clue.
Yeah. Or are you gonna how does this work? You're gonna cry to me?
I'm gonna cry to you. I'm gonna cry for you.
I don't know. This is gonna be
like
okay.
I lie for you.
I don't. Okay. So you're crying.
I'm crying
with your voice.
With my voice, but I'm crying what the babies would say. There's letters and everything.
Letters?
There's a baby crying language.
Are we all just as confused?
They spell out the cries of what they're saying.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Okay.
Oh no! I'm giving you an Oscar.
I don't know. Okay, yeah.
I'm giving you an Oscar.
Okay. Stop, drop my best. Here we go.
First cry. Nah.
Ooh.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
What? I don't. I've never been around a baby.
Thank you.
But you have a kid.
Okay, but just guess. Think about babies. What could that be? Nah.
They're like hungry?
Yes, you guys. Fucking hunger.
I don't like that one. That one's questionable.
Even when I listened to it last night, I said I think she had an ulterior motive.
And whenever your son looks at me, he gives me that one too, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hey.
You go, I just fed you. I know you're not hungry. Okay, second one, a little different. Hey.
Oh, that's like there's something in that diaper they want out of there.
Oh no, good guess. Good guess. And I'm doing it based off the video that I want.
They want attention.
No, they don't want attention.
I don't know.
One more guess.
Okay.
Think about it. What does it sound like? Almost
like hey, like they dropped something.
Oh, it's not a hey. They're not waving. It's a.
I don't know. I don't know. What is
that's
it?
Physically uncomfortable, hot, cold, or wet. They would be.
That's what I'm saying. Wet. There's something in that diaper.
But it's not diaper wet. It could be.
How else is a baby getting wet?
Maybe I spilled a glass of milk on him.
Well,
but it could be diaper. It could be.
That's a CPS issue.
I thought you meant like a poop. Or they need something out.
Okay.
So partial credit on that one too. Second one or third one. Simply EH.
And I hear it. And would be. No, I heard it. I heard it again. And it would be. Now I'm gonna go. That one is. That sounds more uncomfortable. I would have taken that one as the uncomfortability one.
What could they be? Okay, what could be they? What could they be uncomfortable for? What do they need to do? Something needs to come out.
They got to They got to poop.
Close,
pee.
but no.
You got to throw up. Oh, they're about to burp and throw up. And there you go.
Apparently, is burp. Universal for babies.
That does make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Whenever I'm about to throw up, I give a good. Mine just got a little more bass in it.
You just had a U, a G, a H. You said,
mine's a little more bass in it. Okay.
2 more. Oh.
If your baby's doing that, you got to get into the performing arts.
No.
That's Michael Jackson.
Oh. OWH. Oh. Oh. Oh.
If your baby's doing that, I don't want to be around it. If I hear an infant go, oh, I'm gonna be like, F you. I don't know what that means. What is that?
Think of it as the softest. The softest.
Oh, it's a little tickle.
Gentle. No, you're not tickling him. He goes, oh. No.
I don't know. What is it?
They're sleepy. You see how I'm starting to think this is
No, it does make sense. I think I just
You
not
said you thought the kid was getting tickled. The kid's trying to take a nap.
Oh no, it's definitely a real thing, and those do make sense whenever they're explained. I just am never around a baby, so I wouldn't know.
But think about first-time parents. You got to learn them.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
About right off the rip?
No, yeah, I'm saying.
Like Malachi's going, eh.
Well, that's
why
why
slap his back, get a burp out. He's like, I'm trying to take a nap.
That's why I have a vasectomy. I'm not gonna. They snip my right up. About 15-minute procedure. They cut my nut.
Wait, you have this done?
Oh yeah, I got a little vasect.
You do not have a vasectomy.
Oh yeah, but if I change my mind, snip me back.
Michael Scott style.
Michael Scott.
Snip, snap.
Snip.
You know how hard 3 vasectomies
Is this on a person?
Wait, would you ever?
Would I ever get a vasectomy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre or post kids?
Now.
Oh my God, I'm hurting.
I would get one now. A vasectomy?
You'd get a vasectomy before the end of 2025.
I would get a vasectomy before the end of the day.
No, you wouldn't. Why? I understand that, but I'm saying,
I don't.
you got skills?
Yeah, no.
You have resources?
I think as I get older, the skills start to lessen. My 3-point shooting average has gone down. I'm about 20% from the field.
You know, I used to shoot about 94% beyond the arc.
I'm like, well, my next month is ruined for anxiety. Here we go. I'm abstinent, but I would get a vasectomy. I wanted a vasectomy. I brought it up to my mom when I was like 11 or 12, bro. I always knew like I don't want kids, and unless I find the right one.
So as a kid,
I didn't want kids.
you didn't want kids. As a literal youth, as a child,
No,
you were in the 5th grade talking to your mom about getting your penis snipped.
No,
to
that's
where
not
you
what a
can't have
vasectomy
kids.
is. They don't touch your penis.
I'd beg to differ. They definitely got to touch it. They might not go in and cut it, but they got.
That's what I was saying. They don't snip your penis.
yeah.
Well, for me, they'd have to move it. They got to tape it to my chest.
They said, "God, this guy, Jimmy, help me real quick."
They're like the little emergency button. They press it. They're like, everybody, hands on there.
They go, "Get the crane in here. Get the crane."
Yeah, 100%. I would get a vasectomy.
See,
I'm not gonna lie. I would be that test monkey for the male birth control. I'll take it. Let me be my spine might come out my foot, but I'm gonna try it. What? Why wouldn't we?
you would okay. Now, in the contract of you being the test,
Yeah.
do you have to perform an art to where the product is being tested at a certain volume? Maybe.
I think you do have to, but I think you just put it into a little tube and they go run that through a lab. I don't think you go.
That would make more sense.
You think they just have people that are like, yeah, if I get pregnant, I do. Yeah, f it. We'll try it. Like, how did you think that test was gonna go? I'm telling you, the guy's a freak.
I'm not a creep.
You should hear what he said about a Lamborghini Urus the other day.
I don't think. I said we should have sex in the Urus.
Yeah, see, no, I wasn't expecting you to bring it out. That's not what you said.
What did I say?
It's okay, but
That is exactly what I
I
said.
think it's fine. I think it's normal that I want a vasectomy, and I think that's my right.
No,
as a
I think
person.
that is your right. I think it's fine now. When you say it at 11 years old, now that's where it's a little questionable. It's just different.
Ethan, what's the most down bad thing you contemplated doing for money?
Oh,
Because I have a thick list, and I was close, like almost like I was at the front door.
oh my God.
Yeah,
You
but
might,
you tell me.
I, off the top of my head, that's just right now. I don't know. I don't know if I was ever down that bad.
You've donated an
Oh, yeah. There's a large percentage of my plasma in the state of Arkansas because I wanted to go to Kroger and be able to buy whatever groceries I wanted. I was a regular. They would dap me up. I'd walk into a plasma bank center and they'd dap me up.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah,
if you're donating that much plasma for what was it, like $10 a plasma?
Oh, no, they're paying good. They were paying good. I had a card.
Didn't you buy your engagement ring off with plasma?
I did not buy my wife's ring with plasma
You told me you
money.
did something with it.
No, I bought all my groceries.
Yeah, that's strange.
I said, hey, you coming down? You want some steaks? I said, all right, just give me a couple days. I went in there. They drained me clean. 48 hours, a lot of water. I'm healthy, good to go.
The most down bad thing I got close to doing, and this is a story.
I am scared what you're about to say.
Donating my seeds. Little swimmy donation. Swear.
Peyton, I immediately need to know 2 things.
Yeah.
Geographical location of where you work.
Houston, Texas.
No, God, okay. That answers the second one. The age.
Yeah.
You, as a 21-year-old spry.
Oh, I was down bad.
Spry young buck. were thinking about going to the drop off the bank.
Oh yeah.
And spreading your seed.
Oh my God! And at that time, I was libido is high.
Yeah,
I could have filled up 6 cups. Man.
I couldn't even roll over in the bed in the morning. I was too. He said, I was good. God, I would have broke something.
Yeah, no, I Googled it, I searched it, I looked like, would I have to be in the people's life afterwards? And you sign a paper, you don't have to, at least the one I went to. It was kind of backdoorish. Like, they didn't have, like, any images on their website. It was one of those. So I think it was just a guy that was like, I'll take it.
You walk in, the doctor's in a Carhartt and some boots.
He's like, give it up.
He's like, just go to that room, do what you need to, put it in the glass.
He was like, you want a magazine or you want me in there? I don't.
He goes, really? You're still not done? Let me call up my friend.
He goes, oh, hold on.
Cheryl, come down here again.
He's like, hold on. I got it.
Wait. Okay.
I went all the way to the front door.
You went to, like...
In my Jeep Wrangler.
Okay, so you're not saying, like,
No,
scenario front door, you were very close to walking in. You physically went to the building.
I was poor, dude. I was down bad monetarily. I don't, it was good amount. I don't remember, but I remember it was enough to make me drive to the front door.
So, before, like burgers on, like, 6-hour shifts, you said donation.
Oh, yeah. No, well, I didn't want
Before maybe a 40% off of Dick's Sporting Goods, you said, I'm just gonna be the Dick's Sporting Goods. Like, you didn't think a regular job
Well,
first.
I didn't want to do, like, fast food or anything like that because the oils would make my skin break out. And so I was like, I'm not doing that. I do this in my bathroom. Might as well do it for some money. You know what I mean?
You go, me, I clock into this job every day. He said, why am I not getting paid for it? Yeah, I don't mind a couple overtime shifts.
Yeah, so I drove up to the front door, and it was like,
you can't stop now.
You ever drove up to one of those buildings that there's no branding on the outside, but there's trucks, and you're like, I can't tell what's going on in here,
Yeah.
but this is where the address took me. There's no windows. There's a lot of like
no windows.
It's one of those where there's like grass growing out of the brick. Like it's like this doesn't look good from the outside. And then I got up there and there was front door is the only window you could see through. And the demo they were bringing in immediately looked inward, dude. I was like, I don't belong with these people.
Wait.
I was like, I'm above these people.
Who was in there? Oh, who was in there?
Those Oklahoma the one tooth. It was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of people who do not have dental insurance. I can tell you that. A bunch of people, they take their socks off. COVID's coming back. All your meetings are going to be on Zoom. I swear to God. They take that boot off.
Now let's just think about this. Let's connect the dots.
Let's go ahead.
You're going as a spry young buck, 2021.
Oh my God.
Your seat is a value.
Rip through my denim jeans.
And you're looking in.
Yeah.
And you see a 58-year-old man, toothless.
Oh yeah,
overalls.
dude. And they were already pre-looking at the magazines in the lobby. It was one of those. It's like they're getting a little warm up in there. It's like whenever you start your car in the cold and you got to sit in it for a little bit before you drive. That's what they were doing. Oh my God, they're in it was like, and then I saw CJ in the corner like this. Yeah, no, it was bad, dude.
Isn't it crazy that we both gave bodily fluids, just wildly different fluids? Wildly different.
What happens if you miss the cup? Do they charge you?
If they're charging you to yourself because of a miss,
that's got to give me an
then they're con artists. If you miss, first off, you need to calm down. If you're missing the cup.
No, 2019 Peyton, you could have, dude. I would have been top 5 on the Peyton.
They're like, what the is going on? That blows my mind. There's always I feel like there's never been a normal conversation regarding your work history that has just been, I didn't want to, or I didn't think of that.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you think about McDonald's? The grease, the aroma, the oils
made me break out.
my skin out. Now I'm spending more money on self-care.
And I'm not good at customer service, dude. Like I'm really not. Like I genuinely don't care about this building enough or this job to be nice to you if you're mean to me.
But you'd be a hell of a person like at a fast food.
You think so?
Back in the young days too, you'd have an AirPod in, or you'd have one little stringy headphone in.
Yeah.
You'd be sitting there. You'd just be listening to your podcast, flipping.
You think I could cook?
Oh, you're not. Oh, bub, it's frozen patty. Click 45 seconds, hit go.
Oh.
And then you go mayo.
Hey, you have a lot of hope in me because I'd find a way to that up.
You probably would. You probably would.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Mando. In the winter, it's easier to hole up inside. I do it. I'm like a little poly bear in my cave. But in spring, I'm going out. I'm outside. I'm in the streets. I'm nasty. I'm naughty. I'm out in the summer. If it's outside, if it's spring, if the sun's out, buns out, Peyton's out. Which is why I'm happy to have found Mando's whole body deodorant. Woo! I think the whole world knows I stink.
Yes.
Get a little bit of heat on my body.
Not good for you.
Smell like an old burger.
Clear a room.
Thank God for Mando's whole body D-O. I could put this pits. Yep. Feet.
Yup.
Balls.
Yup.
Crack.
Yup.
Neck.
Yup.
Chest.
Yup.
Back.
Yup.
Whole body.
And right now, there's a special offer to our new customers. Get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code and link. Use code YSK at shopmando.com. SHOPMAENDO.com. Another thing I'm absolutely loving about Mando right now is they have the Invisible Cream Deodorant. 72-hour odor control. You know I need that after a long, long weekend, but it's in the form of a cream. You might not be able to get that stick on your back if you don't got the limberness and flexibility. Squirt in the hands, put it where you want it. And it is clinically proven to control odor better than a shower with soap alone.
Mando starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, and free shipping. And as a special offer for our listeners, that would be you, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code YSK at shopmando.com. SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them that the You Should Know podcast sent you.
Hello.
Smell fresher, stay dry, and boost your confidence from head to toe. Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
But you brought up, didn't you say something about Kroger? I heard something about Kroger. Oh yeah, you were getting the groceries. So for your plasma, you'd go get groceries,
Yes.
right? And I had this conversation with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And I want to know what you think, because we always rank a bunch of different things.
Yes.
But this might be a hot take, but I genuinely believe,
Shocker.
Dollar General is the best grocery store of all time, and it is highly, highly underrated.
Brother, one, I'm going to go on a ledge, hot take myself. Dollar General sucks. And two, it is not a grocery store.
One,
It's not a grocery store.
First off, you grew up rich if you think Dollar General isn't all that. Dollar General is the mecca
Dollar
of
General was
everything.
the when we were young. Now
Now it's still
artists.
good.
No,
it is and it is a grocery store.
it's not a grocery store. There's nothing that you can say. Dollar General is a convenience store.
It's a convenience store?
Dollar General is a convenience store.
It is a grocery. Can you buy groceries in Dollar General?
Depending on the Dollar General, of course, you can buy some groceries.
Then that makes it a grocery store. There's a store and there's groceries in it. Grocery store. That was a quick one. Should I sing already?
No, you should not
Okay,
sing already.
I didn't know.
No, you should not sing already. Is Dollar Tree a grocery store?
Can you buy eggs and milk?
No, you cannot. Some of them. I've seen milk in a Dollar Tree.
Oh, then yeah. There's a grocery store.
Those are not grocery stores.
I bought a salad in a Dollar Tree.
You can buy. There's milk in gas stations. There's milk
but
in
they
gas
still
stations.
sell gas. That makes it a gas station.
But apart from the gas station, when you go into that, it's a convenience store. Same. It's quick things. There's not a big variety. There's not your normal grocery store. There's not all your product.
What makes a grocery store then?
To me, a grocery store is all your groceries. Dollar General does not have all your groceries.
You don't know what my dietary and nutrition stats are.
Oh
I could genuinely
Oh my
just eat
God.
eggs and salami sandwiches, and I can get that at a Dollar General.
I got you locked in not finding salami at a Dollar General.
Yeah, I could 100% get salami at a Dollar General.
You're not buying. There's not a deli. There's not a deli in a Dollar General.
You can literally. There's not one
You're
thing.
not walking up to a person in a yellow shirt and a black hat that says DG and says, "Hey, can I get a quarter pound of your honey sliced ham?"
First of all, you're going to really good DGs if there's employees readily available. I've never gone. I've never gone to a Dollar General where I can find somebody.
I'm literally like, hey, hello.
Yeah, I've been. I'll sit at the check. I'll be like, I've been here 15 minutes, but I'm getting this $1 plunger.
You're better than me. I'll scream if I'm up there. But no, you're not. You're not getting salami.
Can you get chips at a Dollar General?
Yes.
Can you get
chips at a gas station?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you get gas at a Dollar General?
You can get propane.
Can you get gas at a Dollar?
No.
Can you get gas at a Dollar General?
No.
Can you get gas at a gas station?
Yes.
So that's the difference. Next one, right? So,
Okay.
What can you get at a grocery store that you cannot get at a Dollar General?
Deli meats like that.
You can get deli meats. I've already told you. I've physically bought that.
Prepackaged deli meats.
It doesn't
sure.
matter how.
Turkey.
Okay, so it's deli meats. So that's another L. So what's the next one?
You can't get a full assortment. You can't get specific things. There's very, very, very little choices, hence convenience store.
It doesn't.
Dollar Generals are always like on the way to the grocery store. Like they'll be put there in the middle of nowhere because the grocery store's 30 minutes away. So they might need a 2-liter of off-brand Coke at 8 o'clock at night. So throw a Dollar General there.
So if you always say in your example, if the big grocery store is far away,
yes,
and so you get all your groceries from a Dollar General, does that not make it your grocery store?
No, that makes it it's convenient. It is convenient.
So if I have a Target,
convenient.
If I have a Target I can walk to, is that convenient?
Yes, thank you.
If I have answer me.
If you have a Target, that's convenient. You can walk.
So that
to
is a convenient store as well, because it is a store that is convenient.
No, that's still a grocery store.
I think it's at time, because I think he's running out. Do you want to keep going? You're fighting?
Christ.
You keep fighting?
Bro, a Dollar Okay, I would say another point. You cannot get. A Dollar General is very condensed, very small selection. I've already said that, right? You cannot, just rightfully, you're arguing semantics, definitions. No one's gonna say a Dollar General is a grocery store compared to your Walmarts, Kroger's, stuff of that nature.
What makes them different?
You can't buy a TV in a Dollar General.
That's not groceries.
Walmart's, Target's, Kroger's?
TVs aren't groceries.
So, okay, is a Whole Foods the same as Dollar General? Whole Foods is strictly groceries, right?
No, it's not strictly groceries, but yeah.
What do they sell that it's not groceries?
Vitamins, supplements, flowers.
Okay, so it's grocery. Yeah, you're a wizard today. Okay, so is a Whole Foods a Dollar General?
Is it?
Are they very similar?
Is a Whole Foods a Dollar General? No, a Whole Foods is a Whole Foods.
Okay, is Whole Foods and Dollar General the same? Are they?
They're both grocery stores. Yes.
They
are.
Dollar General and Whole Foods are neck and neck for you. They're cousins. They're brothers.
Is AMC, the movie theater, the same as the 25-cent movie theaters you can get and go watch old films, right? Are they the same?
Those are both movie theaters.
Thank you, but one doesn't show the new movies and it's all big and nice and exciting, right? The same thing comparatively to the Whole Foods and the Dollar General.
That's not. That's
I think my whole foot. I think my whole foot is in the pot right now.
No, it's not. You're pulling a hamstring. You're pulling. What's another? Publix.
I've never been to a Publix.
Never been? Jesus
I
Christ. HEB. Like HEB is the same as a Dollar General? You're shitting me.
No, they're not the same.
HEB is a grocery store.
Yeah, they're both grocery stores, but they're not the same grocery store.
Bro,
there's levels. Yes, I agree. But in my opinion, it's fair because name another grocery store where you can get groceries for $1.
You don't get groceries for $1 Dollar General. Dollar General's expensive.
No, it's like $175, right?
No, that's Dollar Tree and it's $125. Dollar General's like $3.50 for a box of graham crackers.
And you could buy outdoor furniture at a Dollar General.
Outdoor furniture? It's a $6 pool chair. It's not outdoor furniture. It's a pool chair with a tiki torch. It's the same, because it's in the middle of nowhere on the way to the real furniture.
No, I have a Dollar General I see it in a very affluent neighborhood.
Actually, I'd be willing to argue that. I think Dollar Generals are literally in the...
No, it's not true at all.
I don't know if there's a Dollar General in Frisco. I don't know if there's one.
There's one in Pflugerville.
But it was there previous to the expansion of the empire.
No,
Dollar General is...
Dollar General is not... You're just rich, dude. Sorry, we're not here with the regular civilians.
No, don't do that. When's the last time you've been in a Dollar General?
About a year ago.
I was in a Dollar General this weekend.
Really?
That's why I'm passionate that it is.
Dude, it's the best.
No,
I love a Dollar General. And they're always connected. Like, if you ever get one on a shopping strip, they're connected to Route 21.
Let's... you hear yourself?
Wicked pool, huh?
Do you hear yourself? Has there been an HEB with a Rue 21 next to it?
Yes. Yes, there has. Yes, there has. In Pflugerville, Texas.
No, there isn't.
It's in Hutto.
It's
Not Hutto, actually.
It's connected.
Yes, it's connected. And like a nail salon and like some tax place. They're all connected.
You're out of your mind.
I'm telling you.
Why do y'all have standing Rue 21s? That's by themselves, not in a
No,
mall.
they're stripped. I'm telling you, they're stripped
No,
together.
I know, but self-standing Rue 21 is disgusting in its own words.
We're nice.
Well, okay, we're going to go down this line because this is the thing you like to do,
Right.
right? I'm going to say things you can buy at Walmart, things you can buy at
Dollar General.
Okay?
Okay.
Customized birthday cake from the bakery.
No.
Can you buy that at Dollar General?
No.
Okay.
It's not a grocery.
Fresh daily bread. Dollar General?
You can get bread at Dollar General.
Fresh daily bread.
You can't say specific brands. That's different.
That's not a brand. I'm
What's
talking about
fresh
bread.
daily bread?
Bread that's made fresh daily.
It's not groceries. It's not groceries. It's not groceries. You can't
Bread's
say
not groceries?
Yes, bread is. But fresh daily bread doesn't make something more or less of a, if you just say bread, yes, you can buy bread at both.
Yeah, you can buy bread, but that's
I'm
what
saying, but
asking.
you're saying just because it's nicer at another place doesn't mean it's not a
It's not,
same thing.
there's just a bakery. There's a fully
Bakery does not make it a grocery store.
So does Dollar General have a bakery?
Doesn't make it a grocery store.
No, we're just going to go down the line.
Okay, yeah. Does it have a parking lot? Like, does it have revolving doors? Like, that's like the same type of thing I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter. Does it have tap to pay? Like, that's what I'm saying. You're just naming things that are nice. That's what I'm saying.
But
That's what I'm saying. You're just naming things that are nicer.
So how many no's do we have to get to say they're not the same?
But you're
That's
arguing.
kind of the picture I'm painting.
You're not
If there's 90 things that they don't have, they're not the same.
Because you're saying just because it doesn't have the nicest version of something doesn't make it
I'm not saying nicest version.
Just because it has fresh daily bread does. So Aldi, I'll go into Aldi. There's not fresh daily bread in there. Is that a grocery store?
Aldi is a grocery store.
Does that have fresh daily bread?
No.
So your Dollar General point that you just tried to make is wrong, right?
That's fine. That one.
There you go. That's. I think my. Yeah, that deserves it.
Come on.
Go Peta, 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 go Peta.
That was nice. Now I'm not gonna lie. K-Rob feels bad for you right now. How bad you're getting cooked.
While Dollar General is not
And that's
traditionally
where he
considered
goes.
a
Here he
grocery
goes.
store.
Boo. Boo.
What do you know?
Boo.
What do you know?
He can't make an argument by himself. Has to chat
Not
GPT.
traditionally oh, that's just Google. That's not ChatGPT.
Oh, not traditionally.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
No, I'm
okay,
saying
bud.
it is.
It's all right. It's an
not a
L.
grocery
It's an L.
store.
You have taken so. Hey, I've read so many comments saying I love how the podcast has evolved to Cam being wrong majority of
I've
the
read
time.
that every single week. They're like,
Yeah.
it's Peyton winning every time now.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm just smarter.
It is a paradigm shift. Good God. Of course. Oh, I'm not going to restart it. It's not a grocery store. You
Sorry.
know it's not a grocery store.
I'm not glad I cooked on that
Oh
one.
my God. Oh my God. You.
The You Should Know podcast.
So me and Cam just came from walking outside, right? If you don't know, our studio is in downtown. Me and Cam were just walking downtown, and this debate just randomly sparked out of nowhere. So we're like, we got to save it. We're coming on to talk about it.
That's so.
We are arguing right now. If you live in a car, are you considered homeless?
Yes. That's not much of a.
It's absolutely you're not, Cam.
Now, okay, I get what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to put on your beautiful little robe, your satchel, and just be the shepherd to all the lambs. You're homeless. let's just keep it honest.
Okay.
And that's not a wrong thing.
No, I'm not.
I'm not like smiting you, but I'm saying
That's
that's
not-
a home.
Yes, it is.
You're sleeping in your car.
Yes. And what is the number one phrase when you talk about a home? A home is where the heart is.
All right, Disney Channel. No, a home is a house. It's a home, an apartment, a home. It's where you live permanently, and that is a home. It's its own building. You leave your
permanently. You have
for
to.
your home.
You have to permanently live there for it to be your home.
Or are we kidding? If you go to a hotel and you sleep there for a night, is that your home?
If I'm on
Or do you go back to your house where you stay permanently?
If I'm on a 1-year lease at my apartment, is that a home still?
You permanently live there for your lease, for your term of your lease. You're there permanently. That is where you go home.
Do you know what the word permanent means?
Not until you die.
That's what permanent means.
No, that
is what permanent means.
I didn't say for eternity. I didn't say from conception to.
You said permanently.
Your permanent address, your address. Until you change it.
My tattoo is what?
That's permanent. Yes.
Can I ever get rid of it?
What word would you like me to say?
I don't know. You brought it up.
Where you sleep day in, day out.
Okay. So if I sleep in my car day in, day out, that's my home.
It's not a home. It's not a home because you're sleeping in a car. That's not your home. You can't get mail at your car. You can't say my license plate is VMH778.
I can't. Okay.
They don't have a mailbox with your home.
That's crazy.
They don't give you mail.
That's crazy because right now at my house, I can't get mail.
That's not because you lost your key.
No, because the mail genuinely cannot come to my house. There's a mess up with the postal service. I cannot get mail at my house. So do I not have a home?
No, but
I literally shipped my passport to your house because I can't get mail.
You said something messed up. When you got there was a working mail system. I remember grabbing mounds of mail out of your mailbox and walking back. Your mail works. So just because something messed up.
Okay, what about this? Yes or no, are there people who fiscally can buy a home, right?
Okay.
There's people out there that can financially buy a home, but decide to buy a van and travel around the country and live in their van. Is that van not their home?
You talking like RVs?
No, I said a van.
Like a van, and they like gut the van out.
I don't care what they do to it.
That's nomadic, sure.
So it's a home.
But that's not what we're arguing. We were just down here. If you take that approach, if you choose to take a car, gut the car out, add a sink, shower, bed.
No, I did not say that. I said it's a car. Is a van a car?
A van. If someone's living in a normal van, no.
Is a van a car?
Yes.
If you're deciding to live in that van and travel the country, is that your home?
I'm going with no.
Why is it not?
Because you're sleeping in your car.
But that's where I'm deciding to live. I live in there. I do everything in there.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What do they do?
You don't have anything in the van. You're just sleeping in the van because you want to travel and sightsee, which is fine.
So why is that not a home? Why though?
There's no bed, there's no plumbing, there's no shower, there's no sink, there's no toilet, you can't get mail.
So you have to have all that to be a house? The prerequisites of a house is a shower, a sink, a toilet. So whenever we lived in a dorm, or people that live in dorm rooms that have community showers, they don't have in their rooms, they don't have showers, they don't have laundry, they don't have any of that. They don't have sinks.
They have a community version. Because there's just so many people. And you know what the campus to save money.
And you know what the community version of living in your van is? A 7-Eleven, or a Planet Fitness. You can go shower in. There's people that choose to go do that.
That doesn't make a van a home.
Why not?
It's a car.
Yes.
If no one ever's like, come to my house, and then you open it up, make sure you strap in, seatbelt on.
Why couldn't they?
Because it's their car. Just because they're living out of their car does not make it a house, does not make it a home.
Why?
Because it's a car.
But why? I'm asking, you keep saying that. Why? What's so wrong about what's the thing about
I'm not saying anything's wrong.
But what's the thing about a car?
It's not a home.
Okay, so if I bought a house, right? If I bought this shack of a house.
Yes.
And there's nothing in it. Like literally there's not a door, there's not a room, it's a hollowed out house. And I sleep in that thing. I bought it and I sleep in that thing.
Yes.
That's a home.
That is a home. It is made for shelter, made for you to be in. It is a building. It cannot move.
You just changed your answer.
No, I didn't. That's a home.
Because you said there's no shower, there's no sink, there's no all this.
That's things that are in homes. If you bought a house that had nothing in it, that's a house. What'd you buy? You bought a what?
I bought a car that is my house.
No. But when you said, when I bought this what, you said I bought a house. Meaning a home. You bought a home. It's now your home because you live there.
But if I buy a van for the sole...
You bought a car.
If I buy a van for the sole purpose of for me to live in it, that is a
So do you drive
house.
it? Do you drive it?
Yeah.
Then that's not your sole purpose. Sole purpose means one. Your sole purpose is to go to sleep and live in it. If you're driving it, that's no longer a sole purpose. You're doing two things with it. You're driving and you're living.
Are like mobile homes not houses? Because you can drive them and move them.
They're mobile home. That's completely different. That's a mobile home. It's literally called a mobile home. It's made to go on the road.
And I would say a car is a small mobile home.
Fuck no. A mobile home and a Corolla are nowhere near the same. No, and you know that. You know that.
I just want to say, what do y'all think? Who won that?
I don't agree.
No, I'm saying, who do you think, out of just the argument, out of your own personal bias is gone, based off the arguments that are made, who won that?
I'm picking Cam. My personal bias comes in.
No, I'm saying without personal bias. Just based off if you had no information of anything in the world and you just heard those arguments.
I'd probably have to go with Peyton.
I'd go Peyton.
Yeah, it feels good. It's fine not to agree with me. I'm just saying based off the arguments that were made. And in the comments, leave it below.
So is it fair to say you won the argument, but I won the point? And the statement, the whole reason of the argument.
No.
So it's just about the arguments.
Yeah.
So the initial question
won the debate.
doesn't even matter.
I won the debate.
You won the debate. So
And
is a
which
car
makes my point the winner.
The You Should Know podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify.
P?
Hey.
Do you remember back when you started the podcast and then we had that first little inkling to sell some cute little merch?
I do remember that.
See, the merch part, fantastic. The
Perfect.
selling, good God.
Ooh.
Nightmares, PTSD, I have them all still to this day.
Yes, it was a tough time.
Very tough, very hard. Every single order had to be cleared. Take the payments, get the product, pack it ourselves, do the shipping label, send it out. It was just a list and list and list of things that were annoying and went wrong.
The hard part was we had to do everything ourselves. We didn't have a good interface.
Didn't have anything, didn't have a good interface, did it all ourselves. But when did it all turn around, my dear friend?
When we switched over to Shopify.
Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, including household names like Mattel and Gymshark.
Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store. Also, you can accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing your inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. So if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify.
Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/YSK. Go to shopify.com/YSK. One more time for the people in the back. That is shopify.com/YSK.
Now on to the rest of the episode.
The You Should Know podcast.
I think it's time for people's
Favorite
segment.
segment.
You know what that is? Pop culture, Peyton and Kim. Pop culture, Peyton and Kim. Bow! So I was going viral on Twitter.
Talk to me.
There was a video of, you ever watched the news?
I try to stay away.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in literally years. But I saw it on Twitter. There's a video of like somebody on the news. It's got the lower thirds. And then under it, it's got that running ticker that has words like going around like the breaking news.
God.
You saw that?
I know what you're about to say. Tell them.
The ticker at the bottom of the news said,
Yeah.
there's like miles and miles long of volcanoes like under the sea.
Yep.
That's gonna erupt.
And apparently in several months, or whatever.
In the next few months, that are gonna cause at least 10,000 earthquakes.
In what duration? What did it say?
I don't know what it was.
In a day.
In a day.
Are
10,000 in a day.
Are you kidding me? And we have someone talking about some other
Yeah.
This should be, everyone should be forced to see this.
Why
so
was
this
that
is
the
real.
lower thirds of like on a running ticker like it was an NBA score?
Yeah,
Like,
it was like the Knicks beat the Celtics.
yeah.
Mile-wide underwater volcano about to erupt in a few months, gonna cause 10,000 earthquakes in a day.
Now, can we be completely honest? Why have we never heard about this volcano before?
Bro, they are this. Oh God!
I've never known this volcano existed.
And there's no way you just found it.
There are like,
If it has the power to cause 10,000 earthquakes,
Yeah.
it's miles wide, and you're just now finding it,
dude,
with a couple months till it expires.
and what were they doing? Like, you know what I mean? So they found it. Okay, this is my question. When they find it?
Yeah.
If they found it years ago, right? Did we just have a guy just randomly go look at it the other day? They were like, oh, there is that volcano under there. Let me go take a dive. And they went under there, right?
Snap some pictures.
And he was like, oh, that brought the bus. He was like, that brought the bus all over this mother.
Like he's like this. He's like, Oh, we only got a couple months. I'll be back.
Yeah, and they're like, that thing looks
Nuts.
like that thing looks like 20-year-old Peyton. Like that thing's about to erupt.
He goes, oh, that volcano's filled with libido, filled with it.
And like, if we knew about this for a long time, we couldn't take any precautionary measures. We couldn't have put some Tums in the volcano, settle it.
Go give him some antacid.
You know what I mean?
Poke some holes in, let it seep out little by little.
A little anti-diarrheal Peyton at the ACM.
10,000 earthquakes in one day.
What
are we?
happens? At what point, like, what happens?
What, like, is that it? Is that in game? Is that wrapped?
Yeah, like the world becomes a bop it. Like
Are
we're
you
just all over the
kidding
place.
me? Where do we know where it's located?
It's off the coast of Oregon, actually.
Oregon has a ocean
You're kidding.
in the middle of
No,
No, in the middle, it's underwater in the ocean.
no. I actually think he just asked if there's an ocean in the middle of Oregon. That's what I think he asked.
Well, because he just said.
Which is even worse.
No, because you asked where it's at. And the mother said Oregon.
He said off the coast of Oregon.
I thought Oregon was in the middle. Somewhere. I don't know. Why the would I care where Oregon is? What's Oregon except for the Ducks and Nike? Like,
They're two awesome things.
is that where Drake was on the jet ski on the music video?
Yes.
That was the ocean. So the
Oh,
Nike
no, that
headquarters
was on
on the
Nike.
ocean.
No, that was just Nike headquarters.
Oh, okay.
He was in like a pond, but it's Nike, so they do it big. They
Right.
do their big one.
Right.
But Oregon is touching a
So
massive body of water.
Nike's. Everybody go take like.
There's no more Nike.
Take
Everyone
your
switch to
stock
something
out
else.
of Nike. Go to Under Armour something.
But 10,000,
They really don't know what's going to happen either.
and that's not okay.
Okay, and so you know what? Genuinely, my question is the science behind finding that. They, like I said, that random guy just had an inkling one day. Let me go check on that underwater volcano that's pretty big.
Yeah.
He checked it. He looked at it, and he was like, he didn't say 10. He didn't say 100. For some reason, he said, oh, no, there's going to be 10,000.
Yeah, not 10,008.
Yeah,
Like,
not
not
9,854. 10,000 exactly. And then he said, and it's all going to be one day. This mother is Moana.
Yeah.
He like knows some.
The fear mongering is ridiculous.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It might be real.
No, it might be real, but why are you saying 10,000? Why not say a lot?
Well, even if it is
How
10,
do you know it's 10,000 on the dot?
that's what I'm saying. Even if
It
it is,
hasn't happened.
even if it is 10,000, how do you? I need to know your. Pull out your notebook. Like I need to see your notebook.
Show me the calculation.
Yeah, show me your work.
You're not Nostradamus.
Because
You
when I
can't
was-
see the future.
I was in Miss Eisenhower's class doing long division, and I got the answer right, but I didn't show
You
no
had to
work,
prove your
so
work.
it didn't count.
It didn't count.
You gotta show your work, doctor, man.
Oh, yes or no? Did you ever lie in math?
Yeah.
Because you cheated, got caught cheating. She said, show the work. You said, oh, I just did it in my head. I can't write it.
No, because I knew that wasn't true.
Oh, I said that multiple times. Got away with it a couple times.
Well,
too.
you know what I would do to show my work? Like if I got told, hey, you got to go back and show your work. This is exactly what I do. I'd go back. I would write just random like numbers and equations, and then I would like because I was left-handed. I would smear the ink or smear the pencil, or I'd just scribble out some of them so she can't completely see. I'd be like, yeah, I was
she
trying to
can't
show.
deny.
I was like, yeah, I was just. It took me a lot to get there, but I got there. It's in there somewhere.
Bro, that is crippling memories that you just brought
Yeah.
back up. I would do that. We'd get to the end of it. I definitely cheated. And I look at it's just naked. The page
Yeah.
is no work. And I go, I just start rewriting the question. I write it backwards. I throw a couple extra X's,
Yeah.
divisions in there. Do a little scribble, erase, rewrite the same thing. And I just make it look muddy.
Yeah, dude.
To where you can't say there's no work. You might not understand my
Yeah.
work, but I got the answer.
Dude, some of the most impressive cheating I've done was like because I took pride in cheating in high school. Like I was like, I'm going to cheat on this because I had to. I was like, I'm not gonna do the work.
Taking pride in it is
It was
wicked.
so good. Like I feel like it's more honorable to find a healthy way to cheat without getting in trouble than like just cramming all this information just to forget it like the hour after you take the test. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna cheat. I'm still putting in effort. I'm taking time out of my day to work on your class. And so I would find the pink erasers, right? Those big pink erasers that are kind of like, you know what I mean?
The little.
Yeah. And so I would flip it and I would write like all the on there and just flip it down. That was one of my ways. There's water bottles. There's like inside of my glasses. I'd have glasses and
Jesus.
then I'd put. You could write on erasers and pencil?
Yeah, 100% right on it.
Yeah. I used to just do art on there as a kid. Like I wouldn't even.
Yeah, erasers were licked.
Yeah.
Because then you could just rub it off and it like burn and go.
How do you write the entire?
They're thick ones.
They had massive
They're thick
joints,
ones.
like bricks. We're not gonna.
I would do the little
we
ones
are,
too, though.
We are not gonna just roll past that.
What?
You just said you think it's more honorable to find a very in-depth way to cheat than it is to take the test normal.
Yes.
That is equivalent of you saying it's more honorable to think out of just a really good, well-thought, hard-working heist and rob the bank than it is to work for 40 years and get your money the right way.
No, because that hurts people, and that's illegal.
What if it didn't hurt people? Would you stand by it?
It's illegal, so no.
But cheating's illegal
No,
in
it's not.
In the school system?
But it's not a law. It's a policy. So I would say, but yes, I do think cheating is, let me change it. I think cheating is just as honorable as actually studying. I think it's just as honorable.
How?
Because if you can put in the effort to find the answers, first of all, then find a way to get the answers into the test, and then find a way to hide you looking at the answers in the test, I did a lot of work.
I'd say you worked, but it's none of it deserves honor.
Okay, or would I rather, and at least I'll have those answers permanently on a piece of paper or on whatever I wrote them on. If I'm struggling for hours and hours and days and nights on nights, cramming this information in my head just to forget it an hour later after the test?
I get that. I get that. The school's bad. They teach us for the test. They don't teach us to remember. I agree. But I don't think you deserve praises and rewards for cheating.
Dude, I think so.
You could have opened a school of cheating.
No, I wasn't that good, but I did put in a lot of effort. I did, and I never did anything wrong.
You cheated.
How many times did you cheat so hard that low-key when you got to the test, though,
You knew it.
you didn't even need to cheat?
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's just called studying.
No, it's not. I was trying to cheat.
But you were trying to cheat. Yeah.
I wasn't trying. Listen, I was not trying to learn it. I was trying to figure out how to get this in here to get a good grade. The wrong thing would be to not even try. To not even care about the test.
Yeah.
Exactly. The honorable thing is you're trying so hard, I'm willing to get in trouble to get this right for you.
Now, when you spin it like that, but the fact of, I think it's like an inception thing. You were really studying. You just needed it to have a different name.
Sure, you're helping me. Yeah, fine. I'm studying. All right.
No, I know. I'm saying I think you were actually studying. Because I know you were cheating, but I'm saying if you got to it and you cheated so much that you have it now and it's a part of you, then you don't even have to cheat when you get there. It's a different form of studying. It's like a new age studying.
Sure, but no, because I have the answers right beside me. That's the difference. Yeah, I got everything I need right here. The inside of my big mechanical pencil is answers.
Yeah, you're going.
I rolled it up in a scroll and put it down there.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
lit,
that's
There's
wicked.
a bunch of different ways. Dude, I was nasty. Dude,
My God.
Burner phone, because they used to take our phones, put in thing. I had a little burner phone, iPod. I talked about this already. I was good. Jimmy, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing good.
Mine was the inside of my desk, because ours were metal.
Yeah?
I would, like, the day before, I would start writing answers on the inside of my desk. And then, like, put a folder in there. And so then the next day, I would just turn the folder the other way, and I'd have all my answers right there on the inside of my desk.
That's good.
That's classic.
Well,
Golly, you heard it here. Cheating's honorable.
I think so. Cheating in school.
Hey,
YSK.
So. And the crazy part is there's 100% people listening to this in their classroom right now.
Cheat. Just don't get caught.
He said cheat. Don't get caught.
Unless you're trying to be a doctor or a surgeon or something. Don't cheat.
Please don't cheat. Please, you need to take it seriously.
Now, if you're like an idiot, like, you know what I mean, but you're a respectful kid, you're like me.
Cheat,
dude. Hey, I promise you, I'm 26 years old. I couldn't tell you the hypotenuse of a thing out here, nor do I need to.
Can't even tell you where the diploma's at.
I don't even think I ever got mine. I don't think I ever got mine. Like actually,
high school diploma. Yes, you got.
No,
it.
because when I walked across the stage, they just gave me the blank because in case you did something, they're not going to give it to you.
Brother, you have your diploma. Your mom has it somewhere. You might not. Now, if you got it, you'd probably be like, blow your nose in and throw it away.
I was never handed or received a piece of paper that said Hendrickson High School, class of 2017, Peyton Stephen Arden. I never got that. I barely got my robe and my hat. I was out. I was like, I'm going to hoop, dog.
I know. Why do I feel like the ceremony stuff, the graduation gown and cap, was available for like 3 months? And then it was like 2 weeks before the graduation. You were like, why the f do I not have mine yet?
Yeah, 100%. You know what? Can I say this? And I hate to, and this might be rude.
God.
Not to you.
Oh,
sensitive
okay.
Sally. People that got their high school class rings.
Yeah, not big on
Was
that.
that the biggest waste of money you've ever had?
Yes,
like,
it is.
like, you know what I mean?
And don't you lie. Yes, it is.
Like, at what age? You know, as soon as you got one. You know, as soon as you got to summer, or like summer ended after your senior high school, you're like, I got bills to pay.
100%.
Rock at Walgreens like a chain. I mean, checking people out, like going slow.
You're like,
Really get a good twist.
my dad had his. I wore his in high school sometimes.
I didn't even want to buy my Letterman. Like, that's how little I cared
You have
about
to buy
those
those
things.
Lettermans?
Yeah. You got
think
the
I might.
you got the patches. You got the patches for free.
Because you get the rings through like a company, you can go get them at like Walmart and shit for half the price.
Dude, it's,
I think you get the Letterman for free, but you buy the patch or something.
ours is opposite. You don't get the Letterman until you letter in something.
Yeah.
And so anything you letter in, the patches you get for free. But
Oh,
you have to
okay.
buy
Yeah, I
the
think
jacket.
that's what it was. Yeah.
I was like, I don't want this. I don't want to do it.
Cam.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, guys, that was Pop Culture, Peyton and Kim. Pop Culture, Peyton and Kim. Bow. That was a nasty bow.
Very guttural.
Guttural bow.
Bow.
All right, get us out of here.
Appreciate you all for coming back to episode 165 of the You Should Know podcast. We absolutely love you. The tour is right around the corner.
I'm going into the tour with so many dubs, it's unbelievable. My confidence
Oh
is
my
super
God.
high for tour.
Don't listen to him. And okay, and another thing is, do not switch up. When we're in your city, don't switch up. If you've been rocking with Peyton, 2025 is different. He's getting all the dubs now. Rock with him.
Kind of make it. It's not as fun anymore, bro, to debate you.
If you've been rocking with me, then rock with me. Don't switch up. Don't be influenced. Leave your own comments. Have your own decision. But
Go home and study.
with that being said, YouShouldKnowStudios.com. Get your tickets. There are a few left in every city. So go ahead. Get your tickets now. Tour is happening very soon. Patreon is the next link in the description. We absolutely love our Koala Club. Unreal community and family over there. And we had a wicked Koala Royalty live stream this past week. If you're in the Koala Club and you're in royalty, you were there, you saw it. It was unreal. But so much stuff on the Koala Club. Go check it out. Everything else is linked below as well. We absolutely love y'all. Confuse the casuals. Get your good karma. This week's code.
What is this week's code?
CVM. You know what it is.
Cars, vehicles moving.
Oh, God. No.
What is it?
Cupcakes versus muffins.
Cupcakes versus muffins.
I mean, it could go both ways, but that was interesting. God bless you.
All right.
Cupcakes versus muffins. We absolutely love y'all.
Remember, 1 out of 2 koala bears don't make it home to Christmas, and we will see you next time. And on the Patreon. Yeah. We got K-Rob here, and we got CJ and Pierce. You're going to be cool extended this week. Go watch. See ya.